I took a job cleaning an abandoned hospital. The intercom still works. I didn't think it would be creepy. I mean, yeah, abandoned hospital sounds like the setup of a ghost story, but it was just a night shift janitorial gig, good pay, no coworkers, no bosses breathing down my neck. The city had bought the old St. Augustine Medical Center to convert it into offices, and they needed people to clean before the construction crews moved in. The place had been closed for over 15 years. Half the windows were boarded, power only partially restored, and most of the equipment was long gone. My job was simple: sweep, mop, and make sure the hallways were clear of debris. The first few nights were fine, quiet, peaceful even. My flashlight beam would cut through the dust hanging in the air, and I'd listen to the faint hum of the generator echoing down the halls. I worked one floor at a time: ICU, pediatrics, admin, and so on. But the PA system was the first thing that made me uneasy. On my second night, right after midnight, the old intercom speakers crackled. Not a voice, just static, like a distant radio signal. I froze in the middle of mopping. Then, as clear as day, a woman's voice came through. "Code Blue, room 305. Her tone was calm, professional, exactly how you'd expect a nurse to sound. The problem was, the power to the intercom hadn't been restored yet. It shouldn't have been working at all. I tried to shake it off. Maybe someone had patched a line accidentally, or maybe the sound was coming from another building. But then the announcements kept happening. Every night, always after midnight, the speakers would come to life calling codes, paging doctors who'd been dead or retired for decades. Dr. Halpern to radiology. Environmental services to East Wing. Code Blue, Code Blue. The worst part? Sometimes they'd page my name. The first time that happened, I thought I'd misheard. It was around 1:15 a.m., and I was sweeping near the old surgical wing when the intercom crackled again. "Custodian Thompson, report to the basement level." "That's me, Dylan Thompson." I froze. No one was supposed to know I was here. There was no security staff overnight, no other cleaners, no active phone lines. I radioed my supervisor, she worked days, but of course there was no response. Against my better judgment, I decided to check the basement. The air grew colder the farther I went down. My flashlight flickered in the stairwell, not out, just dimmer, like the darkness itself was swallowing the light. The basement smelled of chemicals and rust. Half the floor was flooded, the rest cluttered with old gurneys and wheelchairs. My footsteps echoed off the concrete. Then the intercom came to life again, directly above me. "Mr. Thompson, you're late." I dropped the mop handle and nearly slipped in the water. The voice sounded wrong, now distorted, drawn out like it was underwater. I backed toward the stairs, my heart pounding when I heard something dragging behind me.